Hello gamers, this is Sai and welcome back to Which Way Games. Now if you could turn into any animal, what would you be?
Have me. Have me. I'm a love albatross.
And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Idiot says what? What on earth was that? Probably nothing. Okay, now this is just getting weird. Boo! Ow! What was that for? Well, what do you expect? A handshake and a pat on the back? Well, that would have been nice, not a book to the face. Anyway, what do you want? And more importantly, where have you been? Well, I've been away watching cartoons and I found one that I want to talk about. Oh yeah, what's that about then? It's about two factions who battle against each other. So it's a cartoon from the 80s then? No, not necessarily. Who am I kidding? Yes, it is. Go on then, I'm going to play some Assassin's Creed while you talk about it. Cheers, Si. Now for everyone else, let's go back to the era of the 80s.
All the way in the decade of big hair, fantastic music, suntans and fast cars, there were classic cartoon properties being made to tantalise viewers of all ages.
Alongside these cartoons was the ever expected toy line, usually made by Hasbro, and this allowed younger viewers to get their hands on the universe that they saw on the TV.
Nice.
Now there's one cartoon that despite its efforts was shadowed by more popular cartoons at the time, and this just happens to be Visionaries Knights of the Mystical Light. Lights of the Mystical Night? What? No, Knights of the Mystical Light. Yeah, Flights of the Mystical Kites. Oh, for God's sake, Si, it's Knights of the Mystical Light. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Anyway, Visionaries was created by Flint Dell in 1987, who had previously worked in animation for Transformers, Inhumanoids, and Mr. T.
But I pity the fool.
It was from these cartoons that Flint came up with the idea of heroic knights on a distant planet, but he had to combine the world of the past with that of the future.
Visionaries is set on the planet of Prismos, where life for the inhabitants is so much different compared to Earth. Technology is so far advanced that the Prismosians live a life of luxury.
However, tragedy strikes one day when the three sons of Prismos align, causing technology to cease functioning and taking society back to the Dark Ages. But from this, the world of magic comes back to life.
Wow! From this, two factions known as the Mystical Knights and the Dark Lords appear, each with their own morals surrounding magic. The Dark Lords, led by Darkstorm, want to use their magic for their own selfish needs, while Yorick, the leader of the Spectral Knights, only wants to use magic for the forces of good.
But before these visionaries can claim that magic, they must take on the trials set by the wizard Merlin, who could quite possibly be the legendary Merlin from the fables surrounding King Arthur.
I move for no man.
After overcoming the many dangers set within the Dungeon of Merlin, as well as each other, the survivors are rewarded with unique animal totems that grant them special abilities. These talismans are based on the individual attributes of the bearer, allowing them to transform into their own specific creature.
The popular Witterquick was bestowed with the totem of the cheetah, and when combined with the power of light speed, he became the fastest thing on the planet of Prismos. But can he keep up with the famous blue blur?
You're too slow! Each episode would follow a basic storyline, introducing other characters from around the world of Prismos, but most of the time, the Visionaries would be on a quest for Merlin, or aiding the townsfolk in some way who may find themselves being terrorised by a mystical creature.
Now, even though technology no longer worked, certain characters within the Visionaries could use their magic and bestow it onto machinery, making it work once again, however, not indefinitely.
Visionaries had a cast of some of the most recognisable voice actors of the 80s, such as Peter Cullen, Neil Ross and Chris Latta, who lent their vocal talents to many cartoons such as Transformers. But despite this, Visionaries only lasted for one season. But luckily viewers weren't left high and dry, as Visionaries would enter the realm of reruns.
Hoping that this would reignite the magic surrounding Visionaries, there was also a short-lived comic series, as well as the ever-popular toy line. I have to admit, Cartoon Guy, I remember buying the Yorick with some birthday money when I was a kid, and I was fascinated by the holographic pictures on the chest plate. They were pretty cool, Si, but not the first toy to use holograms. In fact, there was another cartoon that did this, but that's for another time. Oi, that's my line.
All in all, Visionaries is a testament to the cartoons of the 80s, where the heroes would always be in a constant battle against the forces of evil. And despite its short run, Visionaries is still a classic cartoon from the decade of the 80s. Hopefully though, one day, Visionaries will make a return back to popular culture, with either a reboot of the cartoon series, a film set within a cinematic universe, or a continuation of the struggles for the planet of Prismos. Either way, viewers young and old will enjoy Visionaries thanks to some great storytelling, some memorable characters, and a look into a world where technology no longer existed and only magic remained. But the question is, if you took on the trials of Merklin the Wizard, which animal totem do you think you would receive?
You know what, Cartoon Guy? I think I might watch Visionaries later. Brilliant sight, I know you're going to enjoy it. I'm sure I will, but in all seriousness, I need you to pay attention. Okay, Si, what's up? In a few weeks, a particular hedgehog will be celebrating his birthday, and every video in June is going to be dedicated to the blue blur. Wait, does that mean I'm being cancelled? No, not at all. In fact, you'll have a video in the Summer of Sonic. Oh, that's alright then. Summer of Sonic, I like that. Does that mean I'm going to be looking at all the different Sonic cartoons? Possibly, but mainly two in particular. Oh, okay then. I'll see you in a few weeks then, Si. Sounds good to me, Cartoon Guy. Anyway, come back next time where cyberspace is in trouble and only a hacker can save the internet. Thank you so much for watching and see you next game.